All right, everyone, come on in. Have a seat. There's plenty of seats here. Good morning. Thank you for joining us here today at beautiful, magnificent, and award-winning Grand Central Madison. I'm Rob Free, president of the Long Island Railroad, and I'm lucky to be here today with Shanifa Riera, MTA Chief Customer Officer. As you know, improving the customer experience at the Long Island Railroad is one of our top priorities, and we are making significant progress in this area. For example, our reliability, we're operating at 96.5% on-time performance. And with our latest customer satisfaction survey that came out, we received an 81% customer satisfaction rating. That's up 11 points from just 1 year ago. And as we are here today in beautiful Grand Central Madison, customer satisfaction with this terminal is 95%. In our efforts to further improve the customer experience, we continually review customer feedback and analyze ridership data. As a result of this analysis, we've begun to increase seating capacity within the terminal, and not just within the terminal as a whole, but more specifically down here on the mezzanine level, where people want to be closer to the tracks so they can access their trains more quickly. So we listened to them and we reacted, but we did it methodically and smartly to make sure we put the seating in the right location. We began this process back in October. And today, we're here to announce even more seating capacity at the 46th and 45th Street entrances. This equates to 70 additional seats installed between last October and today. This is within, again, the mezzanine level. And with the frequency of train service that we operate in and out of Grand Central Madison, customers aren't sitting too long. We'll never stop working to improve the customer experience, and we'll continue to find ways to make people's journeys much more enjoyable. With that, I'll turn it over to Shanifa Riera.
Thank you, Rob. And you said it so perfectly. Every day we do what we do for our customers. They told us they wanted more seating, and we listened. As Rob mentioned, there are 70 new seats here on the mezzanine level for ticketed Long Island Railroad riders, and that number will continue to grow. New Yorkers love Grand Central Madison as we do. Rob mentioned that 95% customer satisfaction rating, which is amazing, and the 5% bump for the Long Island Railroad overall. Adding new amenities like seats will deliver on, and we continue to deliver on the basic day-to-day components, and that is what continues to move the needle in the minds of our customers. Making sure the station is clean and well lit, clear signage, as well as improving wayfinding and announcement, that can certainly move the needle. Grand Central Madison delivers on every possible metric, scoring 90% or higher in every single category. Even for bathrooms, how often do the public rave about bathrooms? And now we're working to bring more retail to Grand Central Madison. Trax is working towards the end of the month on an opening, and we are in the process of negotiating other leases. We want Grand Central Madison to be a bustling terminal, just like our neighbors upstairs at Grand Central Terminal. Long Island Railroad renovated corridors at Penn, where recently Dunkin' Donuts recently opened, as well as Van Leeuwen Ice Cream. You know, and you know, the retailers are coming, and our customers are enjoying grabbing a bite or a snack, you know, on their way home or on their way to work. So stay tuned. There are so much more that's coming, and now I'll throw it back to Rob for Q&A.
All right, we have some people in the house with questions. Let's start with Long Island's own Alfonso Castillo. He is here in person from Newsday. Alfonso.
Hi, guys. Good seeing you on the train. Could you help with the math again? I think 28 seats, right, were added back in October. Now and where were those? How many are there now? Where are they now? And how many more are on the way? Is there a goal for it?
Well, let me write that down.
You could just start to help with all the numbers.
All right. Well, we installed them at 47th Street entrance the last time back in October. We installed them here at this entranceway, right? And then we installed them again down there as well. So that's a total between the 3 different locations of 70 additional seats.
In addition to 28 upstairs, right?
In addition to the terminal as a whole. So this didn't exist before.
The waiting room upstairs has got seats also.
Yes, I'm saying, so it's 70 additional seats on top of what was upstairs. So now you have these seats that they didn't exist when the terminal first opened. So between 47th Street, this location, and 45th Street, it comes to a total of 70 additional seats.
Are you done with that?
We continually look at it. We didn't want to haphazardly install seating, right? You want to make sure we don't impede customer flow. It's very important. A lot of customers, over 60,000 customers a day, traverse through this terminal. We want to make sure that where the seating is located, where people migrate to, where they wait for their trains. So we analyzed it. It took time. We wanted to make a good investment, and we think we hit the spot perfectly.
It always comes up. Is there a cost to, and what is the cost of adding all these?
I don't have that over my head.
All right, let's move on. The great Justin Laub is here from WNBC. Justin.
Hey, guys.
I do.
Some riders have expressed frustration that seats seem like an afterthought in the station. Why did it take so long to get these in place?
See previous answer. We wanted to be smart about where we installed the seats. We didn't want to just put them in a location that didn't make sense. This is a major terminal in this country. We wanted to make sure people can traverse through the terminal and not be an obstruction. Put them where they're needed. That was the thought process. We had to analyze the ridership data, and we're seeing ridership increase. So as that ridership increases, we will continue to look at it and install where necessary. But we are listening. We just wanted to make sure it made sense to people and spend money wisely.
Any plans to add seating upstairs?
We're looking at it all. Everything's an option to look at.
And also, tracks was mentioned. What's the reason for the delay, and is there more retail on the horizon?
Well, David, if you wouldn't mind answering, but I think we have good news in that front.
All right, David Florio, everybody, runs real estate for the MTA. David.
Tracks should be open by the end of the month. There have been some delays in the metal fabrication, very custom, it's a terrific design. And we're negotiating leases with 3 other food and beverage uses just south on the concourse, and we have offerings out for some of the spaces to the north. So we're hoping to have some activity, hopefully some signed leases into the fall. And we can't really discuss who we're negotiating with right now, but as that progresses, we'll basically be socializing it.
Any timeline on when some of those spaces could open?
I would say there's one space that conceivably could open by year's end, but I'd rather just say Q1, given the fact that we haven't signed leases yet, this plan approval, and all sorts of construction-related issues. And to be on the conservative side, I'd say Q1 for a chunk of spaces opening. A few.
All right, anybody else have questions? Anybody around the room? Very good. Thanks, everybody. For all the newsrooms who are watching the feed, we are going to send you a B-roll package on the seating, the topic at hand, B-roll package to follow right now. Thanks, everybody.
How long have you been riding with us? Thank you very much. Appreciate
This